And write down 2 to 3 things that you know that you can do well. And if you've ever had any visions or dreams about anything, write them down. And the reason you want to write them down is because you want to remember them, because a lot of times when you're given something in a dream or a vision, it's very possible that that thing could be cultivated into something that can make you wealth. So the things that you enjoy doing probably can be parlayed into financial success for you if you hustle and work that cranny and nook thing like that. You know, you'll probably get to a point where you can see money start to come in, and it might be a career or something for you. So I would say write it down, 2 or 3 things. If you can visualize something that you like doing, write it down and then watch it come to life off of a piece of paper. I primarily got 2 things that I enjoy doing personally. I don't talk about them a whole lot, but the coaching is one as a leader. Being a coach is something that I do in sports. I coach. I'm a former high school football coach, and now I'm currently a volunteer for the basketball program in high school. But at some point here soon, I'm going to be a former high school basketball coach as well. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because it's important to me to close chapters, start chapters, help people, be a servant, which is that Bloop Blah, part of that Bloop Blah series still, which simply means to help others. So when I do that Bloop Blah, like I'm doing volunteering for basketball, like I did for football, it's time to close those chapters and move up. I'm in the process of closing the high school process completely. So on to the next level. I had a meltdown because I, heard Bishop T.D. Jakes say that you need somebody else to help you get to the next level. And I'd be doggone, as soon as I heard that, I was disgruntled and I was saddened by that process. But then, like clockwork, about 3 or 4 hours after that, received a text from an angel, and the angel was providing help for me in a situation. It was some information that was like the email address directly to who I wanted to try to reach. So that's nothing but God showing up and showing out right at a time when I needed it the most. So I appreciate the angel, who's not only angelic for me, but is angelic for a lot of people. So shout out to the angel and the angel's prosperity. I pray that she is blessed with everything that she needs to be super successful in this life, and her family and everything else. The second thing that was happening to me that was very positive in terms of having help, which is my next adventure that I've been doing, what I enjoy doing. So I told you the coaching, being a leader in sports is one, and being a novelist and the entertainment for the most part. You can package all of that together. And I told you about the Bishop T.D. Jakes statement that I had heard, and I was disturbed by it because I understand. Oh man, I need somebody else to help me do it. So I told you about the angelic angel who sent me the text message that helped me out so that I can compose a email to reach exactly where I needed to go. I thank God for that. And now the second one is a novelist, and all of a sudden in the school system there was Mindy McGinnis, who came in and spoke to 2 classes that I got a chance to witness her speak about her books. And she's an actual novelist who has actually written a number of books. I got a couple other videos that I posted just now with one of her night sermons that I just left. And I got up off my butt and I wanted to come. I wanted to come and see and be supportive of Mindy in this writing field. So I pray that God blesses Mindy and blesses me in this process. So what she did was act as some form of a mentor and give me her contact information in case I have any questions or anything like that. She pretty much gave me game and loaded me up tonight, and even gave me a shout out, which is really cool. If you look at some of my other videos, she gives me a personal shout out, which I thank her for it. So I'm trying to make a name for myself and put Motell Granite on the planet as a brand, and just be in that Bloop Blah series in terms of being a helper to everybody else. So Mindy was a helper. The angelic angel, LJ, is a helper. And I appreciate that, sending me the information. And also Mindy. So here's two women who have been supportive of me, and I appreciate them being used as instruments, as positive forces to help me in my times of need when I didn't know what I was going to do, or I felt a certain kind of way about somebody helping me. And then what does God do? Just like them going on Noah's Ark by twos, provided me with two women who helped me out in this process. So I'm thankful. I'm really thankful. So just when I thought I was dead in the water and I wasn't going to make it, God sent me two powerful situations that helped me in both fields. One with the sports realm, and then one with the novelist realm. And two powerful women who are successful themselves, who lean back to provide some information for me. I'm just overjoyed with that. I'm overwhelmed, and I really appreciate those two for what they do and what they've done. I want to thank Colleen Miller for always being supportive of me when I'm doing things. My two children, they know already. To all my 146 subscribers that I have, even though Colleen told me, and he's right, he's probably like 5 of them, because he keeps getting his phone broken. But that's all to the good. But anyway, so, and I definitely gotta thank my buddy Anthony. Anthony has been a very positive force, sending comments and things like that. He's a writer and an author, and in the entertainment business himself. So I definitely pray for Anthony to be super successful in everything that he's doing. And to all of the young pupils, hey, let me give a shout out. Let me give another shout out to Joseph. Joseph is a student in my class in the school who said he made a comment on my helping out at the church. So I want to give a shout out to Joseph for being a Cold Crown fan and follower. Joseph and any other kids, I apologize to y'all if I say any curse words or anything that's not lined up with what shouldn't be explicit. But sometimes I need a warning, an explicit warning for saying some things. You know, sometimes it's just for grown people when I do relationship talk or things about comedy as well. So I just pray that y'all bear with me when I do say something. But it's entertainment. I'm trying to entertain. I'm trying to educate, and I got a lot of good stuff. I got nearly 800 videos I've done so far. So anybody want to chime in, you don't have anything else to do one day or 4 days in a row, you are locked into a cabin and can't get loose, you can go ahead and put on Cold Crown, KOLDKROWN, and I can run you for a couple of days with just different concepts, different ideas. And now with the assistance of Mindy McGinnis, I'm going to make my books come to life. And with the advent and the support from LJ, I'm going to send off the email and things like that to make contact with the universities and things that I want to do to try to up my level for the sports world. So God is working on my behalf. I want to thank God up in heaven and all over, below and sideways, inside of me, outside of me, and everything else. So y'all stay peaceful and write down what you want to do. This is about that Bloop Blah series, which simply means to help other people. It does work.